YTPC, the Smoker's Haven. I'm back with you again. Hope everyone's having an amazing Sunday morning. It's still cold here. It's going to get colder though. It's still warm enough for me to be out here in the garage. It's like 15 degrees or something out. I don't know. Figure if I'm coming out to smoke, I should make a video, right? So I got my Omega. My Dr. Grabau Omega and some moontrance. I'm probably going to try to go through this stuff fairly quickly so I have access to the tin. I can start putting whatever I want in it. Take with me. They are. Feel pretty foolish actually. Kind of knocking on Virginia smokers. I wasn't knocking on Virginia smokers. I was kind of knocking the whole how they enjoy the hay smell. Okay, the fresh cut hay. Then I ordered this moontrance and my Molto Dolce and realized, well, it's got Virginia's in it. The moontrance you can really tell is Virginia. The Molto Dolce, just the process, how they make that and blend that stuff and with the toppings and everything, it's kind of hard to really get the Virginia essence, but either way, it's in there. So my Sunday, it's my one day off again this week. So I'm decompressing, I guess, today. Me and the wife are actually going to go out for lunch today. Get out of the house. We thought that would be best. So we're going to do that. Probably run some errands, pick up a few things. It's a one day a week that we can actually do it. This moontrance by CAO is really good. You check it out. Pretty good. Get that sampler on Pipes and Cigars. Moontrance and Molto Dolce. Two completely different aromatics, but they're both really good. I'm going to try to forget, not think about. Tomorrow's Monday. It's time to go back to work. Our vacation cycle don't start till 1st of July. I pretty much have no vacation right now till then. That's kind of a depressing thought too. I'm trying to not focus as much on the depressing things going on. If you didn't watch my last video, I threw together some of the pictures that we took while we were down in the Shawnee National Forest, which is down at the very southern tip of Illinois going into Kentucky. I hope many of you saw it and think about visiting there. That right there is why, folks, everyone should own a camper. It's amazing. And some of those pictures too were from Moquokota Caves. Definitely want to check out Moquokota Caves too. Really, really neat. We're finding new places to go this year, this summer. And I'll get plenty of pictures and post them. Yeah, it's a lot of pipe smoking talk and tobaccos and that. But I'll throw in our little excursions here and there too. Some of the people, you know, a lot of people in the pipe smoking community, they're not from the United States. They may not ever see some of this beauty that we have in the United States, you know, in their lifetime. Sad to say, but not that there's not plenty of beautiful places to see in Europe either. I mean, I probably won't ever get over there. So I gained a couple more subscribers since yesterday. Like I said, that's kind of how it goes in this community. Just a little bit at a time. Wow, this burns so good. Very fragrant smoke. That fruit note, really good. Glad I found it. I would have never ever found this if it wasn't for Pipes and Cigars deals that they put on there. But it was an aromatic, so yeah, I'll get it. I'll try it. No wind today. That's good. I can tell like neighbors have a flag. And it's barely moving, so that's good. One good thing about my house, it runs east-west, so the garage door faces north. I guess that's a bad thing, isn't it? I'd rather it be the south, but I guess when they built this house, they weren't really thinking about my pipe smoking. I'm just glad I have it. It's insulated. It stays fairly decent. Blocks the wind. Like I said, it's like probably 15 out here right now. It's not that bad. So hopefully I'll start seeing some comments on different brick and mortars throughout the Midwest anyways. If you live in the Midwest, you know, Wisconsin, Iowa, Illinois, even Indiana, start posting your favorite brick and mortars. And I'll start looking into them and maybe visit them. Like I said, the winter, I'm probably going to be doing a lot more in the winter than I am in the summer, because I'll be camping in the summer. We camp like almost every weekend, so. Man. I think the more I smoke this moontrance, the more I'm going to want more of it. It's really good. Sorry, Virginia smokers, I was wrong. I can always admit when I'm wrong, you know. I haven't tried a straight Virginia yet. I will. Then you can get my... I'll give you my honest first impression then. I'm still, even though I've been smoking a pipe for 2 years, I'm still a noob, aromatic noob. And I'm afraid to experiment with any blends that don't have black Cavendish in it. And after smoking that English blend that I had, it's Perique in a blend. It just dominates the blend, okay? Even if there's just not a lot in it, it dominates it. It puts that smokiness in it, and it's like onions on a pizza. Don't get pissed off. I'm okay with onions on pizza, but once you start throwing onions on the pizza, it takes away it takes away the flavor from everything else, from the sausage, from everything. It dominates. You know, it dominates the flavor of the pizza. Maybe I'm the only one that thinks that way, but that's the way I look at Perique in tobacco. And I understand people they like those blends for that reason, the smokiness of the blend. And I okay, that's fine. I do think I'm broadening my horizons. I've broadened them a little bit. I'm actually getting away from just sweet blends. This is it's somewhat sweet, but it's also it has that, you know, that Virginia mouthfeel to it. It has that aroma to it, but the topping they have balances it out. It's just a very, very pleasant smoke. I mean, and my God, that room note it smells so good. I guarantee you, if you get some, you'll enjoy it. Well, we got just enough snow to where everything's white again. And it ain't going nowhere, because it's only going to get up to 20, I think, today here. And it's just going to get colder. So, yeah. So yeah, I've been back on the job boards after my chat with you yesterday. All kinds of openings out there. All right up in my wheelhouse. Now it's just up to me whether I want to. I mean, I applied for some. And I'm sure I'll get calls. I've never really had a problem with marketing myself. You have to remember, I did work at the Bay Valley plant in my area here. I was there for 18 years, so it wasn't like I was out there looking. But I was surprised when I got out how easy it was to craft up my resume. Everything that I learned there just totally, yeah, I learned fork truck operation, food safety programs, running packaging machines, running a dryer, both dryers, real complex hot mix operation, just things like that. There's a pretty good list of things that I threw on my resume, and I had no problem. All the employers that I talked to that were seeking help, they were impressed with that. So, for all you out there, I am not, repeat, I am not telling all of you younger generation, you younger people, not to go to college. But I am telling you, you do not need that college degree to go out and find a decent paying job. That's just a fact. I think the thing with our younger generation right now, though, is they all have this idea that they want to do a specific thing that interests them. And that's fine. Go to school, get your training, do what you got to do, and good luck in your quest. But a lot of them don't understand when they get that degree, it's still a cutthroat. I mean, a lot of those jobs, they're just not that abundant. And there's a lot of competition, so the degree's only going to get you so far. You have to sell yourself. You have to literally market yourself to these employers or these would-be employers. And a lot of them, they don't learn anything about that in college. They don't have the first clue. You know, they figure, well, so that's just some advice to some of you younger people out there who are going to be going to college or are in college. Make sure you get that training too. That's one thing I couldn't believe when I worked at the Bay Valley plant out there. It's a union shop. Paid well, good benefits. You would not believe how many college graduates there were out there working, doing the very same thing I did for 15 plus years. You wouldn't believe it. Some of them had their paralegal degrees, working in a food plant, driving a fork truck. Running a packaging machine. That's what they did. They did not use the college degree that they spent the money and the time to acquire. There just wasn't nothing out there that paid better than where they were at. So if I think there's something I can pass along that is beneficial to people, I do it. And that's my little nugget for the day. Like I said, I'm not trying to talk anyone out of getting a college degree. Not my intention, and I think everyone should do what they want to do with their life. I think if everyone looking at it from 30,000 feet, people need to start understanding. We've seen, and I don't think it's an accident, it was either right before or around the time the plague hit the world, at least in this country, wages just shot up. And everybody was like, oh my God, look at these awesome jobs. Wow. I'm going to be making 16, 17 bucks an hour doing this easy job. Well, take a look around you and look at what everything else costs. Everything else got more expensive. Housing. My God. Everybody's, oh, I'm going to get this much for my house. This is great. Well, guess what? When you go to buy your next house, you're going to be paying a lot more for that house than what you would have 3 years ago. All because of, what's the word? Inflation. It's just a vicious circle, guys. That's all it is. Vicious circle. And it's not going to go away now, because once you start raising the wages like that, that's it. I mean, you think the electricity is going to go down now and the wages are going to stay the same? No. It's all going to stay the same. And this happened within the last years. I mean, it exploded. You get less buying power for what money you make. That's the definition of what's going on right now. The very place we're going to eat lunch today, it's an awesome bar a few miles away. They have the best steak in the area. And years ago, I could go there. They usually have a special on the weekend. I can go there. And it was around, for a 14-ounce ribeye and potato and roll, whatever you get. It was around $23, I think. Now it's closer to $30. It's like $28. They had to raise the prices that much. Either due to the inflation or just what's going on with the logistical nightmare, okay? You can't escape it. It's always going to be there. You're going to have to buy food. You're going to have to shop. You're going to have to pay for heat your house. You're going to have to put gas in your car. Unless you buy an electric car. Okay, fine. Won't even go there. But, yeah. It's here to stay. And no, I'm not like a economist or anything like that. This is just common sense shit that everyone sees. I'm just pointing it out. But I'm glad everybody can join me today. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe, comment, and we'll see you out here next time. Till then, keep them lit.